Hello there, everybody. My name is Debbie. Makeup School is now in session. Today, we are going to talk about how foundation, especially long-lasting foundations, dry down to be a different color entirely than when they are wet. Students, please take your seats. Class is going to begin right now. So first things first, always remember to shake that foundation. Now, your question is probably, why do we shake foundation? The reason is because everything settles inside the bottle and we want to mix together everything that's in here so that everything is, well, nicely mixed. I just took a nice little pump of my shade on my finger, and I'm just going to put a little bit down here. And it doesn't quite look like my shade yet, but watch what happens when it dries. Okay, so your next question to me is probably going to be, how long does it take for foundation to dry completely on the skin? Well, the answer is 2 to 5 whole minutes. So give it that time to completely dry down on the skin before you apply any other makeup. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just waiting for it to dry so I can show you the difference that in color it has between when it's dry and when it's wet. So I'm still waiting for it to dry. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Let's move along. I'm going to take a little bit more of this long-lasting foundation. This one will last you 30 hours and it is by Maybelline. I'm just going to take another little drop of it on my finger. A little bit more than I meant to add, but there we go. Let's see the difference. Can you see that? This is so much lighter than the foundation that has already dried on my skin. Now, this being wet and this being dry shows you exactly why it is so difficult to find a foundation when you go into the drugstore or Ulta or Sephora, because you're putting it on your skin wet. You need to let it dry before you can tell whether or not it is a true shade match to the rest of your body. Because if you look, the one that is dry is a good match for my skin. The one that is wet, it's not. Or at least it doesn't look like it is, does it? So students, now you know all about long-lasting foundations or foundations in general, and why you need to let your foundation dry on your face so that you can tell whether or not is a good match for your skin on the rest of your body. Because you don't want the foundation on your face to be a completely different color. You'll just look like you have a floating head, especially if it's a darker color, and if it's light, you're gonna look like an abracadabra. Yes, you will. So, until I see you all again next time, students, for your next lesson, class is now dismissed. Bye for now.